Watkins Glen here in the ARCA Series. Finally getting a race in. Apologies for the delay. It's just kind of what my schedule is going to be now. I have to race whenever I can. I cannot dedicate myself to any specific time slot at the moment. Maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see. But thank you all for sticking with it. Just out here having some fun. Next video in the Monday night time slot, they did not have the right setup gearing wise. They had the chicane version set up, or the car was set up for the chicane version of the track. But they seem to have fixed that now. And I'm here in car number 1. Again, seems like it's been car number 1 a lot this season.
Green, green, green.
For some reason.
Here comes your first time left.
So we'll see if I can do anything. Shift into first here. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Really disappointed I missed NIS and the Silver Crown series last week. Was really looking forward to the Silver Crown race at that killed a lot of my speed. Nashville Super Speedway. That was going to be a very, very fun race. It's just so hard when only 1 or 2 races a week for a series go official, because I do not know at any given time when I'm going to be able to race with my new living situation. Yeah, I blew that last corner.
One more lap.
Let's see if we can get a 112. Or we'll just spin into turn 1. What a joke. All I do every week is just wreck myself. Every week. Oh.
They're showing us the field black flag as a warning. We need to get moving.
I couldn't have beat freaking the 111.9 anyway.
Otherwise, they're going to pull us out of qualifying.
Stop talking. Spotter. My lord, I'm just going to do this lap. Let's see if we can get through the session. Only a minute 30 left. Okay, so be careful shifting into first on cold tires. I always have trouble finding the braking point into that corner. That's probably my worst corner. That carousel back there is probably my worst corner on the track in general. And without the bus stop, it's very hard to see where you're supposed to brake. These tires are destroyed. Let's not spin ourselves again. And we'll get this done. We're going to be starting mid-pack, which is going to be just fantastic for the uphill S's into turn 1. Or lap 1, as soon as we get the green. At least the car looks good. I'm really thinking about, and this may be a one-off thing, I'm thinking about doing NASCAR Racing 2003 season race and posting it. I think that would be very, very fun. I don't know what track to race. But I think I'm going to do that maybe like a half distance, maybe a little bit shorter. But if that ends up being fun and a good time and people enjoy it, I might do a full championship season. I just really got the itch. I was watching Nick's offline F1 championship that he's doing full distance, which is about an hour and a half. But I really wanted to do some offline racing with some good tracks or some a good car, good AI. I think NASCAR in our 2003 would be
Alright,
very,
man, we're
very
going
fun.
green next time by. Alright, man, we
Very,
gotta line up on the right side. Pit
one of
road's
my favorite
closed.
sims. And it's been a while since I raced it. So might end up doing that this weekend. We'll see if I have time. If you have a track suggestion, that'd be fine. I'm just gonna run basically
You don't get
no
any extra
mods.
car sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Actually, I might run I don't know if any of you know about in our 2003 modding, but Splash and Go Graphics has some really good mods. And they have a 2003 mod with more paint schemes and I think a better damage model for the car. But it's still the 2003 cars. I'll probably just end up running those.
Car.
I have no interest in any of the newer cars. I want to run the Gen 4 on the Gen 4 tracks. Golden era NASCAR. So I think that would be fun. And I don't have to schedule a time. I just do those whenever I can. And I could do them back to back. And upload them. Space the uploads out. If I did a whole full season. Probably just going to do one race to start out with. Maybe like Bristol or something. I'm not good at Bristol in that game. But it could be fun. Or maybe I'll do a mile and a half or something. I really, really love Las Vegas in that game. Flat Las Vegas. I love racing there. One of my better tracks. Plate racing is kind of, meh. It's not great. Talladega, it's hard to get the car around the track. The setup feels very weird if I remember correctly. Daytona, it's not too bad. And I am terrible at road racing. The cars do not feel as planted in that game. And it's very, very, very hard to catch a spin with that tire model. But it's still very, very fun. The AI is extremely good. So I'm going to do one of those races probably. If I can figure out the recording. I remember last time I tried recording it, I had some difficulty, but we'll see. Just the program's so old, Alright, let's try and not spin out ourselves and not get into anybody else's spin outs. And hopefully not get taken out into turn 1. As it looks like we're going to be 3 wide here. I'm not going to go first gear yet. Looks like
keep right there.
pole sitter.
3 wide, you're on the right. Go right.
Oh my gosh.
On your left.
Oh my gosh.
Clear on the left.
Oh my gosh. Everyone to my left died. Everyone to my left was murdered. And now I have a massive gap. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm overdriving this corner. Completely missed my braking point. Alright, we're fine. It's so hard for me to find the braking point into that corner. Alright, we're okay. Settle in. Have a lot of runoff, thankfully, there. And those freaking tire barriers do nothing to the car. Settle in and maybe we can catch the whoever's in front of us. The 2.
Good job, man. You're up to 5th.
And that's top 5. Oh yeah, be careful in first gear. Pulling away from the guy behind us. Get that 3rd gear in there early. And then just kind of coast up the S's. Don't get full throttle until you get up the hill. Alright, brake a little bit sooner. Much better. Kind of go out a little bit wide, put the power down a little bit, drive off. I'm not sure I'm catching anyone ahead of me. I stay in 3rd here. Just kind of brake in the middle of that little asphalt strip under the ARCA couple. And this one's a crapshoot for me. Usually brake at the rubber. Still 0 incidents. I think I'm going to leave it in 2nd. As I do that, I overdrive, use the runoff, get that 3rd gear. And make sure you do not clip the grass up here. Yeah, they are pulling away, unfortunately. So we're gonna be by ourselves the entire race. Probably, unless one of them has an issue. But I'm just gonna try and keep it on track and get a top 5.
I saw you tried to go for it in the S's and you backed off. You're way faster than me. So,
I didn't change the brake bias or steering ratio for this race.
Yeah, I've never been
I
able to figure
usually
out how to
do.
pass anybody there.
These road courses, I don't think, that was weird, are necessary to do that.
Sorry to whoever that was in that Dr. Pepper car. I didn't want to see. I couldn't even
Still
see what they were
overdrive in
doing out
turn
there.
1. Also, the graphics for that game actually are pretty good, especially from a game from that era. You can turn the textures up quite a bit. It is pretty remarkable, honestly. The tracks, you can tell, are dated, but the cars and the surface of the track is actually really good.
Alright.
Plus you got that spotter that everybody loves.
All good.
And that wouldn't replace any of the iRacing stuff I'm doing. That would just be a bonus kind of thing that I'm running for fun if I were to do a full season. That would not take the spot of any of these races, so don't worry about that. Still having fun with everything, even though I'm doing very poorly this season in about every series. Super Late Models hasn't been that bad. Silver Crown, I haven't
Got a slow car on the
been
way.
able to race
Go right.
much. That's scary. But still having fun. NIS, I always do bad. I didn't do bad in 2018, but that was when my I rating was like 2,000, and my skill was severely underrated because I never raced.
10 to go.
And now I've pretty much leveled out. 3,500 is about my level on oval. I'm up to like 3,800 now. I got up to 3,900. Most of that is not skill based though. That would be luck and not wrecking. If you don't wreck, you have a good chance of finishing well most of the time. Even in the higher strength of field races. And this season, season 3, I've done a lot of wrecking. Self-inflicted wrecking, which has cost me a lot of good finishes. And as I've been talking, I haven't really been paying attention. Not running very fast laps. You don't really need to. Why did I even attempt that? Why did I even attempt that? Just stop.
Hammer, I see you. I'm gonna go deep into 1
Just
and 2.
freaking
try and get
stop.
some more passes.
Oh. Alright, now the tires are going to be extremely slidey. I was doing first gear in practice there and it was working fine. Then I come into qualifying, I spin, and I go right there and I
It's
spin.
alright, I'll wait on you.
I don't know, I don't get it. I'm gonna have to be careful or the 12's gonna freaking catch me.
I thought you were a little bit closer now, dude. There we're at. There you go.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Definitely no chance of catching anyone in front of us now. Alright, let's see if we can pull back away from this guy. Don't know if we will be able to. I break at that light pole, which does not appear to be early enough.
Thanks, man.
Careful, full throttle right there. Car gets very light going up the hill. Gonna have more lap traffic. And I lose some time in the carousel, but I think we're pulling away still. I lose time in the carousel about every lap. Careful. I think that guy drove off. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, he kind of did.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Overdriving the S's. A recipe for disaster. Did okay there. All I gotta do is not freaking wreck myself again. And this guy appears to be pulling over, so thank you to him. Appreciate that. A little bit wide there, but you can get a better drive off doing that. As long as you don't overcook it and spin yourself. My road I rating is like 1800, so not like I'm good. No offense to anyone around this level. But I'm not good. I mean, I'm not very good at oval racing either, but can generally keep the car clean. And I have a lot more experience than some of the people that run. I've been racing for like 10, 11 years. Sim racing, not iRacing. I've been on iRacing 9 years. 2012 is when I joined. And I was not very good when I first started, let me tell you. I didn't know what safety rating was. And that was not good starting out racing, not knowing what the safety rating was. I was a rookie for a long time before I figured any of that stuff out. Looking down at my phone and almost drove myself into the grass. Let's pay attention. Just because there's no one around us doesn't mean we need to pack our bags, not race. I'd like to run a 112 if possible. I don't think it's going to be possible though. I was running them in practice, so I think the track weather might be slightly different, or I'm just being unconsciously more conservative, which happens a lot as well. Every time I do try and push it, I'm just going to make mistakes, so I don't really think it's necessary. I'm pulling away running the 113.7s. That was a 114. Tried braking a little bit later for turn 1, but that's continually not working. I don't know why. I keep trying. And I completely screwed up these corners. I wonder if I could take the bus stop in this configuration of the track and not get a penalty or something. Just take a lot of time. Not something I've ever tried and probably never will. Maybe in practice.
Alright man, that car is a lap down.
And this guy's all over the place. And he's gonna drive off the track and spin. Maybe he didn't spin, but he stayed out of the way, so thank you. A little bit scary going around the lap, guys, here. At least my top 5 stat will count towards oval. Your I rating and safety rating count towards road, but it's an oval series. The ARCA series is an oval series, so stats like laps led, top 5, wins, those all count for your oval stats on your career page. I don't know if people know that. Interesting fact. That's also why you see like rookie road racers in these series. We passed a couple on track because the series is a D-class oval series. It'll let you race if you're above a D in oval, no matter what your road license is. But it still counts towards road I rating and safety rating. Kind of weird how it works like that. And I do not think it's set up the other way where you have road series that race oval. I don't think I can think of that situation. Maybe IndyCar oval or road races some ovals sometimes. I don't think so though. I think IndyCar oval races road courses. I could be wrong about that though. I never race Indy. Never ever race Indy.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
I don't know of any other road series that would run an oval. Anything other than a joke like the MX-5s at Irwindale Figure 8 or something. Not that that's an oval either. Had nothing to do but ramble in this race and spin myself into turn 1. Leaders absolutely pulled away from me. Maybe could have had some good racing had the people to my left not been demolished. Tough to say. I don't know what their pace was.
We're fine. That's fun.
Yeah, I was getting you through one in the S's. And then
Looks like Jack
every
won.
other-
Good win to
every other
him.
place you had me.
Yeah.
Don't clip the
Good
grass.
road set. That was fun. Good racing.
Jack had some speed for this race. Good grief. Looks like it was a good finish. Half a second to the guy in second. We'll come around and get the checkered flag. Look at all the sprint signage for this very old scan of a track.
There's the checker.
Alright. Let's go take a look
So turning.
Thanks, Steve.
at the incidents.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, we need to get on to this one. So 6 dives it up the inside. See, there's one of the rookie road guys. 6 dives it up the inside, then locks it up and pushes wide. Somebody took out the 7. Was that Jack? What are you doing? So he, on pole, overshoots the corner, which I am known to do a lot. Ruin my race on pole, and he's trying to come back. The 7's there, probably didn't know he was there. 7 probably didn't know he was there. Pretty unfortunate for the 7. Well, the 7 should have seen him and should have known he would need to get back on track. So he should have, because like he stayed right there, he should have kind of went to the inside a little bit. Anyway, he's on track. 6 plows into him. 4 plows into him. I think he gets the 14 as well, who wrecks in front of me. Let's do rear chase. Actually, let's not. Chase. He gets the 14. Yeah, let's do rear chase. So they're all wrecking. The 4 gets him as well. The 6 is back there being destroyed still. And then the 19 gets into it. I got an idea. Blimp. So basically everyone around me was just murdered. 7 hits the Armco, bounces onto the track. 14 gets into it. 4 and the 6. Everyone behind them. Demolished, demolished, demolished. I sneak through. There's a roadblock into the S's. Everyone's getting damaged. 14's backing across the track, collecting the 16. The 9 is driving backwards. Just kind of a mess. Here's the 18. Not turning somehow. I don't know how you not get it to turn there. That's very interesting. I like that paint scheme a lot. Really like that paint scheme. I'm a big guitar guy. What'd you do again? Nothing. And it appears to be broken. So that's good. Well, we're just gonna watch you the whole race. Oh, and you got it into another incident. We got the 13 looping it onto the top of the S's, which is very, very, very easy to do. Hitting the Armco, the 9 luckily gets out of it. The 13 is rolling across the track, and then the 18 plows into him. And the incident thing's broken, so I guess that's it. A lot of nonsense. We can watch when I freaking self-spin, I guess. Oh. Well, where was it? Where was it? Lap 6? Ah, this one. Yeah. So I shifted into first because I did that in practice and it worked fine. Luckily had nobody around me and had a big enough lead it didn't cost me. But oh well. Kind of fun.